All right, this is Amos and Dan. Now, everything that you've done in here, my company and my competition, you can repeat in commercial, institutional, residential. So what we've done before was commercial. Press that button and you can select which projects you want to look at. So we are under $150,000. You see it opened up exactly where we were before. So these buttons are shortcuts to take you to where you were. All right, the summary. It's a summary of your competitors, your company, your overhead, your cumulative profits. And this is not profit and loss. This actually what it means is how much is left towards achieving these goals, the overhead covered. So you've covered it 54%. Upper construction covered 85%. So it may read profit and loss, but in essence, what it means is a shortage or an overage. Shortage towards your overhead, or overage if you've gone beyond that number.
Before you leave this page, Amos, I just want to point out one additional thing about it, and that is it says Apple Construction and Competitor 2 and Competitor 3. Each of these is a link. If I want to get to Apple Construction, I can go to the summary page, click on that, and it will take me to that page.
Oh, great, Dan. I didn't know that. That's good to know. The next thing is bid prediction graph. If I want to look at the commercial projects under my company, it takes me straight to the graph. So if I want to look at another company's graph, let's look at Apple Construction. These are just shortcuts. It takes me back to the graph again. The main thing to remember is that your working tools is here, right here. And from here, you enter your projects and go to your competitor. All right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, that's for the small commercial under $150,000. The exercise is exactly the same thing in all of the other areas. If you go to institutional under $150,000, there's nothing here. It's exactly the same exercise. Separate your bids according to these categories, and you will find that you will be far more competitive against your competition. And with that, unless Dan, you have something else to add, we are done with bidding strategies.
I have just one additional thing to point out.
Of course you would.
If I go to institutional between 150,000 where Amos just was, it's empty because we haven't done any bids yet. But you notice it's still keeping track of how much you've accumulated in gross profit in other areas you've bid. So even though there's nothing here, you will have still accumulated gross profit in other areas.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
And we're done.
And we are done. Thank you, everybody.